Friends, today we will discuss introduction to trigonometry. So, introduction to trigonometry, basically, what are the application that will make it more interesting? Suppose the students of a school are visiting Qutub Minar. Now, if a student is looking at the top of the minar, a right triangle can be imagined to be made as shown in figure. Can the student find out the height of the minar without actually measuring it? Yes, that is possible. So that information basically we get from the trigonometry. So how it is possible? So basically, if we take the example, this angle, suppose this angle is known to us. Suppose this angle is theta. And this distance we can find out that how far from the bottom of the minar the student is standing. Suppose it is standing 50 meter away. And what happens? Certain trigonometric ratios are there. So suppose one of the ratio that we will discuss later on, that is tan basically. Tan theta is normally, we will see this trigonometric ratio, that is basically perpendicular upon base. So basically this is the perpendicular, height of the minar is the perpendicular here, and base is known to us 50 meter because that we can find out. This angle by different electronic equipments or mechanical equipments we can easily find out that how much angle will make. So from here perpendicular is basically height, so if I will place here tan theta, perpendicular will be h and base is 50, and finally I can find out that h will become 50 tan theta, and by putting this value, this theta may be any value, so by suppose this theta is 30 degrees, so by putting that value here I can finally find out the height. So this is basically the application that we will discuss in detail. Next, suppose a girl is sitting on the balcony of her house located on the bank of a river. She is looking down at a flower pot placed on a stair of a temple. So this is the girl, she is sitting in her balcony and she is looking towards this flower pot, and the height of the house of this girl is known to us. Now we can find out this angle as we have discussed earlier also by any mechanical electronic equipments. We can find out this angle, or this girl can find out this angle. Now can we find out the basically width of this river without crossing it? Yes, again it is possible. Again what we have to apply? We have to use the trigonometric ratios. So again we can use, suppose here in this triangle this is height and this will be the base. So simply what I will place, if this angle is known to us, I will apply tan theta equals to perpendicular h divided by base, that, or I can say width of the river, so that I can find. So what will be the width from this formula? If I apply, then it will be tan upon h upon tan theta, and I can put this value and I can find out. So these trigonometric ratios, or by using them we can find out. One more problem is shown is, suppose a hot air balloon is flying in the air. A girl happens to spot the balloon in the sky. So first girl was alone, so she looks towards this balloon. She runs towards her mother, and when both comes together, then they find out that the balloon is at a new position. Can they find out the new altitude of this balloon? Yes, again it is possible by using the trigonometric ratios and this distance, horizontal distance. We can easily find out these things. So basically these are the applications of this trigonometry that we are going to discuss. And all the situation given above, the distance or heights can be found by using some mathematical techniques. We have seen that by using some mathematical techniques which come under a branch of mathematics that is called trigonometry. The word trigonometry is derived from the Greek word tri, meaning three, gon meaning sides, and metron meaning measure. Trigonometric ratios. So here we are going to discuss some certain trigonometric ratios. Let us take a right triangle ABC as shown in figure. Here the triangle is given ABC. One of that angle, this angle is 90 degree. You are familiar, right angle triangle, 90 degree. Here angle CAB, or in brief angle A, is an acute angle. So this is shown here. This is acute angle basically. You will see this is acute angle. Acute angle. Note the position of the side BC with respect to angle A, it faces angle A. So the side, the branch which is just, or the side which is just opposite to this acute angle, that is normally known as, we can call it perpendicular, or indirectly you can say the side which makes an angle 90 degree, that is perpendicular, and the adjacent side, that is known as base, if you find out, and the side opposite to this 90 degree angle, that is known as hypotenuse. So that we have to keep in mind. Now in the same triangle, if I considering, now this is my acute angle corresponding to this angle, if I want to find out, so as we have discussed, just opposite to this, that will become now perpendicular. So now this will be the perpendicular, and 90 degree is making here, so this will be the base, adjacent angle to this, so that's why we call it base, and the angle which is just opposite, the branch that is just opposite to this 90 degree, that is known as hypotenuse. So that we have to keep in mind while we have to calculate the trigonometric. So now we will move to trigonometric ratios. So first we took here and we are finding these trigonometric ratios. So first, if I find out corresponding to first acute angle A, then in that case I will place here sin A. So sin A, basically what is the formula for sin A, mathematical formula? Sin A is basically perpendicular upon hypotenuse. That we have to keep in mind. Perpendicular, what is perpendicular in this case? If I am taking the reference angle is A, then perpendicular will be BC, you are familiar. And what is the hypotenuse? As I discussed earlier also, the branch or the side which is just opposite to this 90 degree angle, that is hypotenuse. So AC here. So AC I have written. Similarly, in the same triangle, if I want to find out, suppose if I will find out corresponding to sin C, okay, I will take it later, no problem. Next, cos A. So what is cos A? So simply we have to keep this formula in our mind. Cos A is basically base upon hypotenuse. So here, if cos A, we have to find out side AB is basically base, and hypotenuse, as we have discussed, that will be AC. Similarly, the next trigonometric ratio is tan A. So what will be the tan A? Tan A is basically perpendicular upon base. So I can write it perpendicular upon base. And what will be that? What is perpendicular? Just now we have discussed the side that is opposite to acute angle, which we are taking as reference angle. So it will be BC upon AB. Now these are the trigonometric ratios. Now we can discuss reciprocal trigonometric ratios. Are there? Reciprocal is just, I can say 1 by, so cosec A, so that is basically 1 by sin A. Sec A, that is the reciprocal of cos, so 1 by cos A. Cot A is reciprocal of tan, so 1 by tan A. And we can find out their values. Just we have find out sin A, so reciprocal of that will become h by p. So here we have written h by p, and we have put the values. H is means hypotenuse, p is perpendicular. So what is hypotenuse here? AC, and what is perpendicular here? BC. So we have put like this, and we have calculated AC by BC. So I think you understood what are the trigonometric ratio. Now keep in mind, here I have find out corresponding to angle A. If I find out corresponding to angle C, if I consider this as a reference angle, and I have to find out sin C. Suppose I have to find out sin C, because here we have find out sin A. So sin C is, again the formula will remain same. It will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. There is no change. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse, there will be no change. But really what happens? Now perpendicular changes, because corresponding to this angle, what is the perpendicular? Perpendicular now will be AB, because side or branch opposite to that will be now AB. So earlier it was BC, because corresponding to A it was BC, but corresponding to C it was now AB. So what I will write here? AB upon, what is hypotenuse? So hypotenuse, just now I told you, opposite to this, so it will remain same. So that is AC. That we have to keep in mind while we are changing the reference angle. According to that, these trigonometric ratios will change. Corresponding to sin A angle, the trigonometric ratios values will be different. And similarly reciprocal, now we have to find out that reciprocal also. So if you here see, we now change the reference angle. Now the reference angle C is corresponding to that, all the values will change. Formula will remain same. Sin C will be remain perpendicular hypotenuse, but perpendicular now change. Perpendicular now will become AB. Earlier if you have seen when the reference angle was A, then perpendicular was BC. So here it is written AB by AC. Similarly, cos C, the formula will be remain same, base upon hypotenuse, because the same formula was for, if you see, cos A also base upon hypotenuse. And you will see here cos C is also base upon hypotenuse, but now base will change. What is base? Because corresponding to this base will be BC now. Earlier it was there. So, and similarly we can find out the reciprocal trigonometric ratio. Now, here's one of the problem which we are taking. Given tan A equals to 4 by 3. So, okay, I am taking one angle. Suppose this is the right angle triangle and this is a 90-degree angle, and tan A. So, suppose I take, this is my angle, this is my angle A, this is B, this is C. So, if I find out tan A corresponding to tan A, then tan A is 4 by 3. So, if this angle is tan A, so 4 by 3, what is tan A basically? Tan A, or corresponding to this, tan is basically perpendicular upon base. So, it means it is given 4 by 3. So, I can say perpendicular. So, this is the perpendicular if I say 4 and by base is 3. So, normally because we find out the ratio, so I will take it is suppose 4x, it is say 3x. The value can be anyway. So, 4x, 3x. Find the other trigonometric ratios of the angle A. So, other trigonometric ratios we have to find out. So, if this angle is 90 degree, you can find out the hypotenuse by the Pythagoras theorem. Basically, you are familiar that BA square will be equals to BC square plus AC square. And when we will calculate this, by this formula, it will come 5x. So, I can put it 5x. Now, I can find out the other trigonometric ratios. What will be the sin A in this case? What is the cos A? That I can find out. What is sin A? If you are familiar, that is basically perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sin A is equal to basically perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So, what is perpendicular in this case? Corresponding to this 4x upon 5x. So, it will become 4 by 5. So, sin will be 4 by 5. Similarly, I can find out cos A. So, what will be the cos A? If you will go base upon hypotenuse. So, I can write it base upon hypotenuse. So, what is base now? Base is basically AC, hypotenuse is BA. So, I can put it base will be 3x and 5x. So, its value will be 3 by 5. So, like that we can find out the trigonometric ratios.